Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Shardlight. And we need to take care of
Couldn't stay away, could you?
one more task for
Quite reached
Danton.
Today's quota of looking at dead meat. See you later, Gus.
You bet.
And that's helping out Gus's pop at the farm. And we still don't know what exactly to do about that. Now, Marichka here.
Hello, Marishka.
Amy, hello.
We didn't use the code word on her.
Looks like you had quite the harvest.
Yes, thankfully. Though nothing is keeping very long. Weeds have become a big problem. Anything you want? You're looking very skinny these days. You should eat. Take a pumpkin. Half price for you. You can make pumpkin soup. You need your strength.
No, it's okay.
One of these days, you'll get so skinny, you'll turn around and I won't be able to see you anymore.
It's all right, Marishka. I ate yesterday. I'll be fine for a little while longer.
No. You worry me when you say things like that.
Relax, it's okay. I'm not dead yet.
Hmm.
You said something about weeds being a problem? What are they called? What do they look like?
Blue burglar. It grows very fast, very difficult to control. Pretty blue flowers, though. Too bad they ruined my vegetables. Luckily, I finally got them under control. They won't come back for a long time.
Blue flowers? Now that you mention it, I think I've seen those someplace. Thanks, Marishka. You know, as tough as things are, I feel like I've got the perfect life.
I'm happy for you, Amy. You're always so positive.
I have to go now.
Okay, you come back.
Do we have... What happened to the blue flower? Did we have to use it for something? Well, let's head back and see if we can grab it. I don't remember what happened to the blue flower. Hopefully we can grab another one from our place. Hello, creepy children.
You can't hear singing, but you
I
see
can't
their
get to the
eyes go
flowers.
red.
They're sealed up inside the
Reaper
booth.
will be coming to take away the dead.
I could have sworn
When
that...
the Reaper comes around, he'll take away your... Whoa, Amy, what are you doing?
Just letting these flowers breathe. Don't get near the broken glass, okay?
Okay. Beware the red
That's weird, I thought I had done that
They
already.
mean the Reaper's near. He'll take
I really
away
hope I
your
don't have to
loved
keep
ones,
dealing
and
with
I'll
broken
hold
glass
you all
today.
dear.
This has got to be the weed Marishka mentioned.
Yeah. So let's go ahead. You know what? If this is the weed that's difficult to control and grows very fast, we could probably use it for Pop's farm. Yeah, that might work. So... That's weird. I could swore that I did that on camera. I guess I may have loaded a game up and not done that. It's alright though. So if that's what Marishka was talking about, let's head these over to Pop's farm.
Pop, have you seen this weed before?
Sure, that's blue burglar. Haven't seen it in ages, though. Where'd you get it?
There's some growing near my place. Why is it called blue burglar?
Because it creeps up on you, seemingly overnight. Plant just one and your whole field will be full of them in a month.
Would your sheep eat it?
I think they'd eat anything at this point. Wouldn't hurt to try.
There we go.
Thanks, Amy. I'll go get some more and plant it tonight. At least the sheep we've got left might still stand a chance.
Happy to help.
Well, that one was actually pretty easy comparatively to the filters. So, now we can head back to the market district and let Gus know. Oh, Lord.
Butcher, a word, if you would.
Yeah, what is it?
The Ministry of Resources is in need. You are hereby requested to provide your stocks of meat for government distribution.
But I hardly have any meat to spare, and it'll be a while before I can get more.
Be that as it may, Aurelius has extended you the courtesy. In exchange, you will be provided 2 water purifiers per month.
I don't know. I have to think about it.
Very well. If you change your mind, please notify the Ministry. But know that this offer will not last forever. Good day to you, citizen.
One thing I have to say about the Aristocracy is at least that they're offering something in trade. which is something that other regimes probably wouldn't do.
Just couldn't stay away, could you?
No, I haven't quite reached today's quota of looking at dead meat. I saw you having words with that guard. What was that all about?
Yeah, nothing. He was just trying to get me to sell out to the government. I promised Danton I'd give the rebels my extra supplies. I'm not betraying her for the wigheads.
I admire your loyalty. Your sheep should be fine now.
Really? What did you do?
Just gave Pop some blue burglar. He said it should be able to feed the sheep soon.
Oh, you're a lifesaver, Amy. I can't thank you enough.
I'm just glad I could help. See you later, Gus.
You bet.
Now, that should make Danton happy. At least I hope so. Of course, we haven't seen her actually happy, so there's no telling.
Glad to see you've returned. I assume you've managed to sort things out with our suppliers?
Yes.
You've done well, Amy. I think you'll get along here just fine. But understand this. Committing yourself to help the Resistance is not a promise made lightly. We require your full cooperation and transparency. No secrets or lies. Do I make myself clear?
I understand, but remember not to ask for things you can't return.
Naturally. Now come with me.
Hey, we get to check out the rest of this place.
Thank you for helping our suppliers. As you can probably tell, recruitment has been slow, which has hindered our progress. But I think with your help, we just may be able to initiate some changes.
What is it you had in mind?
That letter you brought us came from our contact in the Ministry of Medicine. It contained extremely valuable information. I need you to infiltrate the Ministry of Medicine and confirm what this letter says. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, I got a lot of them.
This Milton, who was he? Why did knowing my father make him trust me?
As I mentioned before, he was our double agent in the Ministry of Energy. With his help, we were able to establish our contact in the Ministry of Medicine. In the early days of the rebellion, Milton also recruited your father as the official mechanic. They were good friends. I never met Cooper myself, but my understanding is that he was just as loyal as Milton. Losing them both has been a blow. I think we'll manage, though. After all, we have you now.
You mentioned my father was with the rebellion in the early days. How come he never mentioned it?
It doesn't surprise me. The previous attempt at a rebellion was met with disastrous failure. They didn't manage to get very far before being discovered and quelled by the Aristocracy. Your father and Milton were the only original members to escape unharmed. It's taken us a very long time to get back on track, but I intend to avenge our forefathers and deliver the justice they died for.
Hopefully a little bit more effectively than the last time.
If you're so against the government, why do you use the Ministry of Medicine's symbol as your code to get in here?
That's exactly what the Aristocracy would expect. Having our own symbol would make us easier to find once they figured out what it was. Sometimes the best way to hide things is to put them in plain sight.
This is true.
Can you tell me what it is I'm meant to find?
Our contact was unable to provide the exact details in case the letter was intercepted. But if the information he did give us is correct, it means the government is covering up something very important having to do with the green lung vaccine. If you confirm this, it will be exactly what we need to expose the government's lies and incite a revolution.
What if it turns out to be a false lead?
It won't. Believe me, you'll find something in there. You have to.
It'd be a pretty boring game otherwise. So let's go ahead and call our shots here, guys. We could say that the Aristocracy has created Green Lung and using the vaccine to control the people, or there's actually a ton of vaccine and the Aristocracy is controlling the people via rationing it, kind of like the pharmaceutical companies do today. I wonder which one of those would actually be true, or does the game have some sort of swerve in mind?
What's the plan for getting me into the Ministry of Medicine?
An excellent question. You know how the wealthy have contracts with the Aristocracy based on their support when they first formed?
I have a vague idea, sure.
If a government supporter were to show signs of green lung, the Aristocracy would waste no time in sending a doctor to treat them. I want you to go to Fripp Square. My sources tell me that a notable supporter has recently been showing symptoms of the plague. His name is Silas Harrison. He should be visited by a doctor very soon. Find out when and where the visit will take place. Then, intercept the doctor, disguise yourself, and enter the Ministry of Medicine. Once you've done that, you'll locate the central storage room, where they keep the vaccine supply. I suspect that's where you'll find what we're looking for.
Maybe I should write all this down. It's a lot to keep track of.
No, I'm sorry, but we can't have a paper trail. I trust you'll be able to make this happen. I know it's complicated and dangerous, but believe me when I say this information will change everything.
Okay. Kill the bad guy, save the damsel in distress, save the world. Got it.
I guess I should get started.
Good. Head over to Fripp Square and find out where Harrison is. That should get you close enough to intercept his doctor. You might also try checking at the Ministry itself. They might have some information on when the doctor is set to make his house call. Once you're in the Ministry, you can identify our contact by using the code phrase. I'm not sure how much help he'll be able to give you, but having an ally on the inside is at least better than nothing. I wish you luck, Amy. Remember that if you succeed, the Resistance will reward you in far greater ways than the Aristocracy ever could.
Oh, we can actually look at stuff now. Awesome.
Don't waste time with that, Amy. You've got more important things to be doing.
Will you lay off and let me be nosy?
There's a bunch of stuff scribbled on it. Rule 1. Do not talk about the rebellion. Rule 2. Do not talk about the rebellion.
If the rebellion ends, taps out.
Looks like she's writing down coordinates on that map. A somewhat crude map of the city. Looks like they're planning something near the Ministry of Energy Tower.
Okay.
I shouldn't interrupt. She's hard at work. They must use this for target practice. The wig and noose are a nice touch. She's really good. I've never seen someone's hands move so quickly.
Some of those older people who can sew by hand, man, they are really, really fast.
I don't want to break her concentration.
I've seen that firsthand from being in LARPs.
Is that an Allen wrench?
Yep, scavenged it out in the waste. I got lucky.
I'll say you did. I've been looking for one for ages.
Can let you borrow this one once I'm done with it, if you need it.
Ooh, okay.
He's doing a nice job fixing that crossbow. He's busy.
But I would like that Allen wrench.
Need any help with that?
Nah, I'm alright.
Someone with an Australian accent.
He seems to be hard at work on something. Looks like a radio. I don't want to wake him.
Hello, Bruce.
Hey,
What do you want?
how'd you get involved with Danton anyway?
She's family.
She is?
Yeah. When her parents died of green lung, she was left homeless and forced to beg on the streets. My folks took pity and adopted her. She can be kind of hot-tempered and rush into things, but I try and keep her in check as best I can.
What's your theory on what's inside the Ministry of Medicine?
Knowing the aristocracy, it could be just about anything. But from what I've heard Danton say, it's definitely something big.
Keep on doing what you're doing.
I bet it's the aristocracy's powdered wig collection.
She doesn't look very friendly. Hi.
Don't bother. The aristocrats cut out her tongue.
My God, that's awful. Why would they do that?
She used to work for the Ministry of Knowledge. She was caught stealing books, and that was her punishment. Apparently, Claudius did it himself. Ugly business.
Oh, bless your heart. We're getting a lot of achievements. Hello, Clem. Have anything new for me?
How's it going, Clem?
Not so bad, Amy. What's up?
Interesting company you keep downstairs.
So, you're working for them now, are you?
It seems that way.
We've been hard-pressed to find new recruits. You're a welcome sight. People are scared. Between the plague and rumors of the Reaper going around, nobody wants to get their hands too dirty if they can help it. Well, except for me.
I guess it's easier to be consistently miserable than to take a tough road to happiness.
You're starting to sound like Danton now. Be careful where you say that.
See you later, Clem.
Take care of yourself, Amy.
So, we have our mission. So we should have 2 more locations in the city to visit. But first...
Good day to you, merchant.
Go away, you dog. I have nothing to say to you.
Wow.
Now, there's no need to be.
I just try to make my living here. I have family to take care of, and no help from the aristocracy.
Well, if you would just let me...
My brother Pavel went out scavenging days ago and has not returned. We're all worried he's dead. What does the aristocracy do? Nothing. Sit in their towers and watch us starve. You are young. You do not remember life before the bombs. It was different. Guards were our friends, not monsters.
I appreciate your position, but...
Look, I think it's best if you just go. She's clearly upset.
Fine. I was here to extend an offer of food vouchers from the Ministry of Resources. But if she feels that way, it's her loss. Good day to you, citizen. I apologize for upsetting you.
Wow.
Oh, thank you, Amy. I always get so angry when I see those guards.
Hello, Mariska.
Amy, hello.
What was this about your family member, though?
You really shouldn't make trouble with the guards.
I'm not making trouble. It's them who are causing all the problems.
You know as well as I do, you haven't got a brother named Pavel.
Well, they need to understand that life's not easy for us. It's
Well,
not
never
like
mind
we
then.
do anything about it anyway.
Just try not to get so riled up, Mariska. He was trying to help you out.
The day I take help from those dogs is the day I die.
I have to go now.
Okay.
That was a interesting little scene. I'm really surprised that no one got killed. So we've got Fripp Square and the Ministry of Medicine. I think we're going to go to the Ministry first to find out when the doctor is on his way. Some more traffic around.
Excuse me.
What is it, citizen?
Could you tell me about this building, sir?
You don't get out much, do you? This is the Ministry of Medicine. They're in charge of all health-related issues in the city.
So this is where people come to get their vaccines?
Correct. Entry is by appointment only, I'm afraid.
I kind of figured as much. You know someone named Silas Harrison?
Silas Harrison? The name sounds familiar. But then, I see plenty of names on a daily basis. I have to write the name of all scheduled appointments here in my ledger.
Don't suppose I could have a peek at your ledger?
Afraid not, miss. This is for government eyes only. And, not to be rude, but you don't look like a government employee to me.
Let's try the code word.
I just have to say, I've got the perfect life.
Good for you, miss. Now please, move along.
Keep up the good work.
Have a nice day, miss.
Well, that didn't work. Got the entrance.
That's a nice statue, although the base looks a bit unstable.
Really now.
Let's hope this works.
This is our last bolt, too.
What was that? What a mess. I told them this would happen eventually.
Grumble, grumble.
Let's just have a look at this ledger. Here we go. Silas Harrison is being visited by a doctor this evening for green lung treatment. This information could be very important to certain people. Might be a good idea to take it with me.
Okay. So, we've got the ledger page. Let's go ahead and see if we can help the guard out.
I'd better not disturb him right now.
Or not. And nothing much more to do here. So let's head to Fripp Square. Actually, do we have to... Real quick, I didn't know whether we had to hand Danton off our... the information about when the doctor's coming. Let me double check on that. Probably not the case, but no harm in being thorough. Hello, Bruce. Is Danton still here? Yes, Danton is still here.
I don't think she'd be interested in that. A According to this page, Silas Harrison is getting a green lung treatment this evening at sunset.
So she doesn't care. So if she doesn't care, I should be good then.
He's busy.
And we need to come back eventually to get that Allen wrench.
I don't think he'd be...
And Bruce isn't interested in that, and definitely she wouldn't be interested in that. So let's head to Fripp Square. Unless we have any more guards showing up. Nope. So far, so good.
Fripp Square. I do so love the dirty looks I get from people when I walk through here.
Feels like I'm about to walk into Colonial Williamsburg.
This guy is the local news delivery system for the residents of Fripp Square.
The town crier.
Hello there.
May I help you with something?
Have you heard the name Silas Harrison?
I have, yes. He's fairly well known around these parts.
Can you tell me anything about him? Like where he lives?
Lady, I'm a town crier, not a town directory. If you want to put your nose where it don't belong, you're better off talking to Flora and Genevieve on the other side of the square.
And this is why you don't get ladies.
So you're a town crier? What do you actually do?
I deliver the news to the people of Fripp Square. They ask about specific headlines, I tell them. Some sort of breaking news arrives from the government, I read it. It's rather simple, really.
Can I hear some news?
Very well. Right now, the top headlines are Ministry of Energy restarts generators. Terrorists rumored in the market district. Mysterious object spotted over quarantine zone. And the weather report. So, what'll it be?
Well, let's just go down the line here. I'm curious about the mysterious object.
How about Ministry of Energy restarts generators?
Fine.
Attention citizens, the following is an important news bulletin. The Ministry of Energy released a report saying that they have succeeded in restarting 60% of the city's reactors. As a result, more power will be available, starting with the area around Fripp Square. This concludes the news bulletin. Please resume your normal activities.
This guy is the local... Hello there.
May I...
Can I hear...
Very well. Right now, and the... So.
I want to hear terrorists rumored in the market district.
If you wish.
Attention citizens, the following is an important news bulletin. Rumors have surfaced of a group of terrorists headquartered somewhere in the market district. These dissidents are to be considered armed and extremely dangerous to public safety. Anyone with information leading to their arrest is encouraged to report to the nearest aristocrat guard. This concludes the news bulletin. Please resume your normal activities.
Well, I can tell you at least one of them has a sword.
Hello there. Can I hear...
Very right now, and so.
Now, let's look at the mysterious object, or at least listen.
I'd like to hear mysterious objects spotted over quarantine zone.
Right you are.
Attention citizens, the following is an important news bulletin. This past week, several citizens reported sighting a strange object in the sky over the quarantine zone. Rumors have persisted that it was the Reaper. However, the Ministry of Knowledge insists that this is not the case. The Aristocracy reminds citizens not to be swayed by baseless rumors and superstitions. This concludes the news bulletin. Please resume your normal activities.
Interesting. Now let's get the weather report.
Hello there. Can I hear...
Very right, and so.
What's the weather report?
You'll soon find out.
Attention citizens, the following is an important news bulletin. Weather conditions are as follows. Partly cloudy with a 0% chance of rain. Today's high will be 24 degrees Celsius and the low will be 20. This concludes the news bulletin. Please resume your normal activities.
I didn't know what to expect there.
Hello there.
May I?
I've got some news for you. I've got the perfect life.
You, of all people, have the perfect life? I guess that really is news.
And that was our condescending attitude for the day.
I've got things to do. We'll talk later.
Well then, don't let me keep you.
This poster is encouraging people to get vaccinated for green lung. If only it were that easy for everyone.
Indeed. Yeah, we even have a raven here in this district. Multiple ravens.
This poster is
Looking around just to see if there's anything else. I don't have another crossbow bolt, do I?
my trusty crossbow. It's out of ammo right now.
Oh. Okay, whoa, speaking of Father Comstock.
He looks fairly lost in thought. Excuse me, sir?
Hello, miss. Oh, what can I do for you?
I'm Amy Wellard. It's nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too, Amy. My name is Maximilian Huber, but please call me Max.
Do you live around here?
Yes, just around the corner, but ever since my wife passed, I like to get out of the house and spend time with my friends.
Your friends?
Yes, the ravens.
Ah, okay. So he's the old man in the park feeding the birds.
Not all day, but most of it. They are beautiful creatures, aren't they? How those Reaper cultists have turned them into a symbol of fear is beyond me, but to each his own, I suppose. I only wish I had something to feed them with. The poor things look terribly hungry.
What do they eat?
Anything, really. Meat, vegetables, insects. They're not picky eaters by any means.
I'm looking for Silas Harrison. Do you know him?
Know him? Not personally, but I know who he is, certainly.
You wouldn't happen to know where he lives, would you?
I'm afraid not. I never had any cause to pay him any social calls at his home. My apologies.
Well, let's go ahead and try this out.
You know, it's days like these that make me realize I've got the perfect life.
That's a lovely attitude to have, my dear. Your optimism is inspiring.
Have a nice day, sir.
You too, my dear.
Alright, guys. Well, it looks like the ravens are everywhere, even in the nice part of the city. But I will go ahead and end the episode here, and we'll continue on trying to find Silas in the next episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, go ahead and click like down below, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help, and we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.